Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video, only playing some Dredge today. Reload spam, sort of, but Scuttle Dredge is the focus. I covered Hurl and Abyss Spike recently. Abyss Spike is of course still my favourite, with Hurl and Scuttle being kind of even, to be honest, these days. The build is a little bit different, but I'm not going to be spamming the reload, is kind of the point, because that's how a lot of people play him, and you get the explosion damage and also the normal shots kind of mixed in. But this way I'm going to be playing him as kind of default, and just having the reload as a bit of extra damage, that maybe I reload a little bit more, but not just spamming it the whole game. Now that might sound like a small difference, but actually in a game it plays very differently. The build I have tweaked a tiny bit, but it is pretty much just standard Dredge without the cooldown reduction on the Q. We still have the heal near the F, and the extra health, and the jump height. That's pretty much the core of all the Dredge setups. Game 1, Payload Hidden Temple. I don't know if I've played Payload Dredge, I don't remember. But we got Betty and Omen, Umbrella Lance, Yomi, Zin, Debilitate, Mave, a bit of a weird comp, not Mave, Sky. They have a Mave, Street Justice, Mortal Reach, Empowered, Ripen, and Crush. We'll just start spamming away. This is the whole point of the setup. We'll throw the Q over there. That did hit the term. It's going down kind of massively there. The slow on the Q is kind of huge, which is why I usually run a bit of cooldown reduction. Spam some more on the point. We've got some pretty good damage so far. Kazumi is nearly gone. The actual term has been absorbing a ton, but we've also been getting good damage on him. I'm a little bit worried here about the Mave. She, for some reason, is like going to run at me here. Okay, that's fine. We'll teleport for a little second. Maybe finish her off here. Double hit. That worked. Term is on me. Now I'm done. That slow is not going to be enough. It actually is. I can't believe the Dredge cheese there. We really should not be alive. I played that so badly, and yet we're not even punished for it. It's going to keep spamming the left clicks over. We'll drop an ult. Maybe that'll catch one of them off guard. We got a free kill on the Ceres. I'm going to spam the reload a little bit more now, just because we can. Drop some right clicks there at the doorway. We'll throw a Q through him. Just absolutely bursted through the Damber there. That's a Sky ult. Kazumi's just on the side. This feels like a free game, to be honest, but I'm not really doing particularly well, especially with the term countering this. I got a free kill there on the Kazumi. I didn't even know where she was. I was just spamming. Just a Dredge moment right there. The whole team is gone. Term is actually blocking one side, and then we're just blasting the other. I guess we ult him here. I don't think he's got his F up. Yeah, there we go. Drop the F down here. Hello, Ceres. I think we can duel her. There's a Betty ult. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess we'll just kill the Ceres. It's so awkward sometimes with Dredge, and usually it just works out anyway. Did not place my teleporters there well at all, and died for it. We got some more life rip, got a little bit of nimble, which I feel like I kind of need, because Dredge feels really, really slow. Again, if you're good with the Fs, you can avoid so many downsides of playing Dredge. It's just, for me, just like with Ying F actually, it never really feels that great. Let's blast the term. Kind of don't know if he's going to go for the ult here, but I'm stacking up the right clicks just in case. Did I get the timing on that right? I mean, kind of. Now would be the time to spam the ultimate. Dredge ult. Not Dredge, Omen, also a Zin ult. Do we get life rip, by the way, from the reload? I don't think we do. So technically that's kind of bad. I shouldn't actually be spamming the reload because I'm not getting the like 300 heal hit. It does seem like we're going to get the full time on it. I'm not really sure what angle I should be using here to try and get spam. Also, apparently now you can see the outline of like Mave differently. I don't remember it looking like that. I'm going to throw the ult just straight on the floor. We got rid of the Ceres. Sure, maybe we can get rid of the Mave here too. Big hits. I'm going to teleport just to get a bit of movement. That was probably not the play, but I went for it. We've got a minute left. Even if they push it here, that's fine. We delayed it a ton, to be honest. We'll get more nimble. I think me and Betty here are just too much spam for them to get through certain bits, even with Term, who's like got his Q up a ton. We can't cover everything, and even if he does, it can't do it forever. Don't know what I'm doing here, but our life rip is like 400, which is absolutely ridiculous. That reload go through the little bit there. I don't know. Damber's gone. Ceres is here. Time the reload maybe. Tried to burst her as soon as she was out of it, but that didn't work. The reload spam in little areas like this is just kind of disgusting. I'm trying not to do it too much, again, for the sake of the video, but also because we don't get life rip. And that's going to be the defense, I'm pretty sure. I think we got it. This map is kind of gross though for Dredge. I've gone it against the Dredge at least 2 times I can remember who was doing really well on this, and it just feels like some doorways you can't really go past if he's spamming it. I feel like Defans is such a big power spike for Dredge, even Defans 3, and yeah, like I said, for a lot of characters that isn't the case. We're just going to keep spamming over there. The damage on this, even if you're aiming in their general direction, it's just a massive, like, Term can block for a while, but eventually it comes down and he's just dead anyway, because our spam is so consistent with this. There's been very little pressure from their side on this one. The self-heal as well on this is just kind of huge. I don't know what's going on with Hi-rez, but it feels like with Dredge, just because of the way he works, like, do you get timing on it where you just get full heals anyway because you throw the shots out and they take a while to deal the damage, and you're not being hit, if that makes sense. I feel like I worded that kind of right, but you're just dealing so much damage at ranges sometimes where you're not able to actually get hit back that you get so many like free heals from your own like life rip. We don't even have a support here, by the way, and I haven't really noticed it that much. We'll Q through the term to stop him from pushing us here. That doesn't go through his thing. Literally just spamming away. I'm going to throw an ult in that little doorway there. Maybe I'll catch him because I know his F's down. We also killed the Kazumi who was there apparently. This should be the victory, but they've all just come around for a flank right at the end as we got to 92%. Omen ulted. I don't know what happened there. We have 4 minutes. It's still going to be a victory, but they like grouped for like a flank there somehow. Or maybe I misread what happened. Maybe these guys were fighting. I didn't pay enough attention. Betty's ulting. We're going to throw the F down here. Q through the Kazumi. She should just be dead. She actually tanked that. Ceres ult just burst with the reload. That's kind of insane levels of damage output. Term's gone. Damber's gone. And that is going to be the victory. We've got 3 minutes 30. Chuck an ult there at their spawn. Ceres was on it. We also got the Mave there. The ultimate feels pretty quick to detonate. I remember not liking the change when it had like less damage and detonated faster. But for some reason now, it just doesn't really feel like an ultimate. It feels like an extra special dredge ability. And it works out with his whole kit when I'm playing him like that. I'll quickly re-queue though and we'll jump into game 2. That was by far the best setup to go for there with Dredge. Even though I love Abyss Spike, if you're carrying with him and you're in a game where you're kind of free, the damage output extra on the reload really makes a difference, especially in those close spaces. 24 to 4, 124k. Yeah, shredded there. Okay, so for game 2, Onslaught Primal Core, Ash, Moji, Grok, and Eevee versus a few people here who I've definitely played against or with before. Lian, Ray, Sati, Andro, and Koga. Gonna go Death Hands and Life Rip on him, ramp up Death Hands a little bit later. You could get Trigger Sent on him if you really wanted to go crazy and you were like trying to max your output. In that last game it might have worked, but Slug Shot, Wormhole, Toot, Spirit's Domain, just gonna start spamming away. I feel like without Death Hands though, it's gonna be kind of slow here at the start. Am I dead here? We got rid of the Sati. I mean, that's a fair trade. I suppose I don't even know how I killed her. I was, again, just spamming, and then I got kind of caught out. The Lian is the only one kind of scaring me, but she's not doing too crazy. The Q did not land, but we got some other good damage on her. Sometimes the reload just hits by accident, and blocking off doors like that versus the Ray feels kind of gross. I think I just crashed. I was just in the middle of shooting the Ray, and then the game ended. That is very, very odd. I can't remember the last time I just got kicked from a match and as if it never happened back to the main screen. I feel like the universe is trying to tell me to not spam more with Dredge. Maybe I'm breaking the servers or something. Anyway, for game 3, we've got Onslaught Bazaar. Shout out to our Grover. We've got a Tyra, Kazumi, and a Victor versus Furia, Amani, Makoa, Ray, and Lex. That's got to be the only time I've ever said Onslaught Bazaar, and it's because it's limited mode at the moment where it's Onslaught Bazaar. Hopefully they make this just part of the queue. I don't know why they're doing it as a limited time mode thing. I'm glad that they're doing it. I hope they do it with other maps soon, because I've said this in other videos for sure, probably a while ago at this point, that a lot of the maps could be made into other modes that they're not available as at the moment. But yeah, by the time this video goes out, the limited time mode probably won't be available, because I think when I'm recording it, it's got like 2 days left or 1 day left. We've got Empowered, Ramp Up, Looming, Cardio, Mercy Kill, Solar Blessing, Spitting Eyes, Heroism, Focus, and Half Shell. Ray's nearly gone. She's on like 2 health. I literally hit her with so much damage there. She got healed by the Furia. I'm not really sure who I should focus. I feel like it should be the Makoa, right? But can't really, because they're moving kind of weird. The Ying is on nothing, not a Ying. That's a route from the Amani. Okay, I feel like we can easily duel her, to be honest. Anybody up close versus Dredge you'd think would be fine, but a lot of the time Dredge can kind of handle it. I'm dead here. I feel like it's significantly easier to get locked out on Onslaught. And this one, I'm going to throw the ult there. Maybe that'll catch somebody. Nope, I think I did hit the Ray, but she was in the F. That's a shame. Lex ult ripped to the Grover. I don't know what's going on with our damage in this one, or their healing. One of them is just a little bit too crazy. Am I dead? We got rid of the Mave. Not a Mave, Amani. Yeah, they just shredded us there again. It's going to be really hard to get in, especially without a tank. I do like the fact that the statue in the middle is different, just a differentiator. I don't know if we've got any other things like that where the map can have like variants, but it looks cool, especially with the Luna symbol there in the top left as well. Like, that view is kind of sick. Not that I can show you because I'm getting blasted here by the Amani. Pop the ult there on the Makoa. He just rolled in. That's big damage, but he's still up. There's a Q which didn't go out. I don't know what happened there. Try and get rid of the Ray. She's on nothing. I can't get rid of the healers. I'm trying my best here to get the damage output going, but it's kind of tough. Ray's eventually gone. Lex, I think, is causing the most trouble right now, to be honest. Throw a Q there through the Amani. She's gone. I really haven't played very much Dredge on this map, so it feels kind of awkward. I don't know like the right angles to get bounces and stuff. I think I've only played him like a handful of times, genuinely, on Bazaar. Don't know if I should be reload spamming more or right clicking more. To be honest, it's kind of tough to tell. I'm going to ult there. Maybe that'll catch the Makoa. No, I thought he might have ran back that way. The Amani Dragon's just going to melt everybody. Am I dead to this as well? I guess we can teleport away if we need to. I'm just going to juke around a little bit. I'm dead here any second. At least we can annoy them for a little bit. That is going to be the defeat. I'm interested to see the stats in this one. At least we got maxed out Nimble. We've got some life rip going too. I just cannot hit them. I'm missing by such a small amount. Maybe I should, like I said, be reloading or right clicking more. I'm dead here again to the Makoa. I think I've done fine on Dredge. I could have done better for sure, but I don't think it would have really mattered, to be honest. I was trying to get rid of the Amani. She's gone anyway. But there we go. There's the defeat. We got kind of shredded in that one. I love the idea of Onslaught Bazaar, but its execution, the actual just feel of it, doesn't really feel particularly great. It doesn't feel very fitted to Onslaught. Maybe King of the Hills somehow would be better, although I don't know how that would really work out. It's just very easy to lock people off. Shouts out once again to a couple people in that one. I feel like we did fine. That's really all I can say. The stats overall on our side are actually just fine. Theirs are a little bit better, but they were just zoning us the entire time. They won, I imagine, because of the objective, but also they were just actually killing us more, even though our damages are kind of close. But yeah, there we go. Scuttle Dredge. It is quite strong. I also would put it on the same sort of level as Hell for how much I enjoy playing them, but Abyss Spike is my beloved. It's just my favorite talent for him by far. Kind of similar to what I said with Nando a few days ago. I can see why you'd play Formidable, even if it's worse, if you just really like it, and I would probably play Abyss Spike, even though I know it's not going to be the ideal thing for the situation, just because I like Abyss Spike, and the other two don't really do it for me. But yeah, the setup worked. The build has been the same for ages, and that is where, yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Dredge and what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.